Hi guys, and welcome to another look video. Now this is a very exciting video compared to the ones that I normally do because there is some kind of brand collaboration here which gives you something wonderful, I hope. So what I'm going to be doing is creating a normal look for you as I often do, and then at the end of the video I'm going to be sharing a code with you which will get you 15% off the brand I'm working with, which is Cosme-de I. So any orders you put in, you use this code and you get 15% off. They sell lots of high-end makeup and fragrance and some skincare and stuff like that. But then also, for you lovely people who use this code, you will also get a free gift. And the gift is a piece of Bioderma. The exact item I will link below so you can see it for yourself. And yeah, it's just a really cool offer. I've worked with them quite a lot in the past. Shipping's always been really good. I don't really know what else to say other than let's get on with the look. So as you can see, I've got some skin issues going on at the moment. Breakouts around here, very typically female, which are just driving me nuts because I haven't had bad skin in a while, but it's broken out a bit. I know it's not terrible, but it's not great. So I'm going to start by priming with my Embryolisse. I'm only going to use a little bit because my skin's already feeling a little bit oily today, so I don't want to add really anything too much to that, but at the same time I want my skin to be prepped and ready for foundation. Okay, so I'm back all close up ready to do my makeup. I'm just deciding which foundation to use because I have been using the Maybelline Dream Flawless Nude foundation here, this one, which I really like, but I don't know whether to just try something new today because I've got a new one. It's a really fancy one by Claudia Louch to try, so I might just try this and do a little bit of a first impressions with it as well. I'm just going to take this and just dot it where I normally would, with the amount that I normally would. So I'm just buffing this in with a Nancy tapered flat kabuki, I guess. I've just got a little mirror here. Ooh, it's quite nice for coverage. Matte, slightly powdery finish. Smells nice. I did try this on the back of my hand and my first impression wasn't great. It just kind of rolled off my hand in bits, but much nicer actually on the skin, on the face. I said it's reasonable coverage. As reasonable as it is, you can still see my blemishes, so it's not amazing. Next up, concealer, and for that I am using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Neutral. I'm just going to dot it here where my breakouts are, quite a few, and then I'm just going to take it under the eyes like this, not too much. I find with my skin starting to show signs of aging, adding a lot of concealer into the eyes isn't a good thing. And then I'm just going to dot these. I'm actually going to use two types of setting powder, or two types of powder. The first one I'm going to use is the loose setting powder in translucent from Laura Mercier, which is this one here. It's very nice. I haven't been using it for very long, so I don't have a firm opinion of it, but it's very, very finely milled. I don't know where this is in focus, but it's very soft. It's a lovely colour. Like I said, it's translucent, so it doesn't actually transfer onto your skin, it just helps set your foundation. And for this I'm going to be using my e.l.f. powder brush, just tapping off the excess back into the lid, and then I'm just patting it and pressing it onto the skin to help set the foundation. It also helps give it a slightly more airbrush look as well. I find the foundation's actually looking really nice with the help of the concealer. It's more sort of light to medium, I'd say. It's certainly not full coverage or heavy. Next up I'm going to be filling in my brows with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown, which is this colour here. It's kind of like a dark, slightly ashy brown. I'm not using the brush I normally use, so this could all go terribly wrong. Okay. What I tend to do with my brows is I line the underneath, then a little bit of the top, and then I fill it in. I just like to have a kind of a firm-ish guideline here, but I also don't like them to look overdone. Okay, next I'm going to contour I don't like an over contoured face. I just like a little bit of definition here for the cheekbones and just a little bit of warmth up on the temples. So I'm going to be using for this my Sigma F40 brush, which is an actual contour brush, large angled contour, and I find it is really good. And the product I'm using is the Maybelline Master Sculpt in light medium. Really good, new product, bronzer and highlighter in one, and it's really nice. It's quite soft, it's very blendable, as you'll see. It's very nice. So I'm just going to start here, just kind of go back and then just bring that forwards a bit more, just to add a bit of warmth. And then up here. Next I'm going to highlight, and for this I'm going to use the new Makeup Revolution contouring brushes, and this is the Pro C FH01. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that I'm just going to take a little bit of that highlight from the Maybelline set. I'm going to just put a little bit there on my Cupid's bow of my lip. I'm just going to put a little bit down the centre of my nose, some up here just to lighten the centre of the face. I'm going to be going all over my face with my, I never know how to pronounce this, is it Guerlain? I don't know how you pronounce it, but Guerlain Meteorites Compact, which is this amazingly gorgeous compact here. Look at that, it looks photoshopped. It looks like it's radiating light, and this is what it does. I was reading up in the leaflet that came with it about it. And yeah, so basically it's like light reflecting pigments and all sorts of cool stuff in there. And basically it just kind of helps your face be lit up and just glow, and it's absolutely stunning. I've really seen a difference in the photos that I have taken when I'm wearing it. I just look radiant and it's really lovely. So I just take my flat shader brush from e.l.f. again and just swirl it on top, and then I'm just dabbing it all over, and it's got a light sparkle to it, and it really is faint. But like if you were up very close and really kind of looked at my skin, you'd probably see it. And it smells like Palmer Violets, which is, it's just really nice. It's a nice scent to have on your skin. So I'm just kind of dusting over with that, and it just helps to give you like a nice glow. So this is Milani powder blush in Oh Shave Coral Cove, which I picked up fairly recently from Beauty Crowd. I absolutely love it. It is the perfect summery shade. I have an e.l.f. small stipple brush. This works really well. This brush is actually really good for cream-based blushes as well. I don't want anything over the top for blusher. I just want a bit of a nice soft glow, just a little bit of colour in my cheeks, just to counteract what I've lost with the foundation. Okay, so I'm going to prime my eyelids, and for that I'm going to use my Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish eyeshadow primer. It's a hell of a mouthful, but it is amazing, and it's been my favourite ever since I've had it, for a good reason. It's, if you've got very hooded eyes or oily eyelids, then it's, in my opinion, it's the best. I prefer it to the NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. I prefer it to the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I prefer it to all the ones that I have tried. And then on top of that I'm going to use my Gosh Forever eyeshadow stick in 01 Silver Rose, which you will see in most of my looks, this combination, because it just helps my eyeshadow last a really long time. Works as a nice base as well, and it works, I know it's shimmery, even if you're wearing matte shadows, this will work. So eyeshadows. I am using the new Maybelline The Nude palette, which is this one here. Really pretty. So let me just take out the little sponge applicator. Here it is in all of its glory. Lots of shades. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 5 completely matte shades. You've got some shimmers and some that are slightly more glittery than others, but they're really not glittery. This shade here really reminds me of the Candlelight kind of shade by Too Faced, you know, like the Candlelight primer. It's very similar to that, which I'm going to be using. I'm going to just be using a little highlight brush, and I'm just going to take this into the brow bone. Oh my gosh, that is so So pretty. Okay, so next I'm going to take this shade here, which is a very soft, it's like Sin from Urban Decay but even lighter, and I'm just going to take that and put that on the inner third of my eye. I'm going to take this shade down here, which is a gorgeous kind of sable brown almost, with a slight shimmer. I'm going to be taking that onto the centre of the lid. So as you can see with the shadows, I'm just dabbing because I find I get less fallout if I actually just dab the shadow on. And then what I'm going to do is just take a fluffy brush, a clean fluffy brush, and just blend those edges all together. I'm probably going to go over the inner third of the eye and lighten that at the end when I'm done. And then I'm going to take this shade up here and put that on the outer third of my eye. And for this, I'm not blending outwards, I'm blending upwards, or taking the colour upwards. Because I've got the really hooded lids, I think it's a nice way to show the colours you're wearing off a little bit better. And then just blend those edges again. Okay, and then just with a bit of a more of a defined crease brush, I'm just going to take this matte black shade and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of it in the outer V just to kind of deepen it and smoke it out a bit. Bear in mind I haven't used this black before, so I'm not quite sure just how pigmented it is, so we'll see now. Hopefully not too crazy. No, that's lovely. I literally dabbed this on there just a couple of times. So eyeliner, next I'm going to be using the Dolly Wink eyeliner in black, which is this one here. It's very fine, it's very good, but it is running out of it, so let's hope there's enough to do this look. Eyeliner is done, next is mascara, and for that I'm using the YSL Babydoll mascara. It is absolutely gorgeous, it's a lovely mascara. I've tried two of the YSL ones recently and they're both fab. I'm going to be using 2 coats of this. Okay, so this is the finished look and I hope you like it. So with the collaboration with the brand, so like I said, the brand is called Cosme-de I. I've worked with them quite a lot in the past over on my blog, so you may have seen that if you follow my blog at all. What they have done is they've given me it's a 15% off all purchases, okay? And to use that, use the code which is going to be up on screen now, which is Pixie10 basically, PIXI3, so my name and then 10 at the end. So I'm just making sure this is right on my phone. And then also, for anyone who does place an order and you get the discount, you also get, which is pretty cool, the Bioderma Sebum Pore Refiner Corrective Care, which is awesome. I love Bioderma. I use Bioderma every day to take my makeup off, so that's a fantastic offer. I will leave links to everything in the info box below, so feel free to head there and have a look. I hope you've enjoyed this look. I hope you find some lovely treats to buy from Cosme-de and enjoy your 15% discount, and also enjoy your free piece of Bioderma, which is pretty awesome. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if this was a really long video, it took me ages, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Love you, bye!